A 19-year-old Marine is suddenly in charge of 4 lives, not because he was ready, but because everyone above him is gone. No warning, no promotion ceremony, just chaos. And now, he's the leader. This happens more often than you think, because in the Marine Corps, rank isn't just about authority. It decides who leads when everything falls apart. And the strangest part, the most powerful Marine in the entire Corps doesn't command a single battle. And here's the strange part. The most powerful Marine in the entire Corps isn't even an officer. To understand why, you need to understand how Marine ranks really work. Rank System Overview. Watch a Marine formation march past, and one thing stands out immediately. The chevrons, the stripes, the unmistakable structure of rank. But those stripes aren't decorations. The Marine Corps rank system forms the hierarchy that keeps the entire force organized, disciplined, and lethal. Every Marine fits somewhere on this ladder, from the newest boot fresh out of training to the sergeant major advising the commandant himself. There are 3 major categories in the USMC rank system. Enlisted, the backbone of the Corps, executing missions and leading at the ground level. Warrant officers, technical specialists whose expertise advises commanders in their field. Commissioned officers, leaders given their authority directly by presidential commission, steering Marines in battle and strategy. Each of these categories carries a pay grade code, like E1 to E9 for enlisted Marines, W1 to W5 for warrant officers, and O1 to O10 for commissioned officers. These numbers reflect increasing authority, responsibility, and trust. When Marines say the backbone of the Corps, they mean the enlisted ranks. Enlisted Marines are expected to train, fight, and lead regardless of their rank. In combat, even an A Lance Corporal may suddenly find himself responsible for the lives of other Marines. That responsibility grows with each stripe earned. Rank isn't just about looking sharp on parade. It's about who you lead, how you lead, and how far the Corps trusts you with its mission. Enlisted ranks, E1 to E3. This is where every Marine's journey begins, the enlisted ranks. These are the Marines who fight, train, and earn every stripe the hard way. Private, E1. At the bottom of the ladder is Private, a brand new Marine straight out of boot camp. In the Corps, they're often called boots because they're brand new to the uniform world, still learning the ropes. Most Marines spend about 6 months at this rank before promotion, but those months can feel like a baptism by fire as they absorb Marine culture and discipline. Visually, a private doesn't even wear a rank. That's why you'll hear the nickname slick sleeve tossed around. It's not an insult, it's a rite of passage. The absence of chevrons tells you they're just beginning.
So, when do I start giving orders?
Right after you learn how to follow them.
So, not today.
Private First Class, E2. After enough time and sweat, a Marine gets promoted to Private First Class. This isn't just a stripe. It's the first acknowledgement that you've mastered the basics and are earning your place. Marines at this stage start to take on small responsibilities and work more independently, still under watchful eyes, but with more trust than before. Their role starts shifting from learning to applying what they've learned. Lance Corporal, E3. Then comes Lance Corporal, the most common rank across the Corps. It's here that the Marine identity begins to solidify. You're no longer the newest guy learning the ropes. You're among the ones executing the mission. But in real combat units, Lance Corporals often step up early, taking charge when situations demand leadership. But this is where you prove you're ready for it, getting tasks done, watching out for your squad, and starting to think like a leader. With each of these ranks, Marines wear simple chevrons on their sleeves, and with each stripe earned comes not just higher pay, but also deeper responsibility and respect from peers and superiors alike. NCO ranks, E4 to E5. Now here's where the tempo changes. When a Marine hits Corporal, E4, you're no longer just part of the backbone. You're becoming one of its vertebrae. Corporal, E4. Becoming a corporal changes everything. They become a true leader in every sense. In infantry units, corporals often serve as fire team leaders. That is, a squad of Marines depend on you to move, shoot, and stay alive. The Corps trusts you here with the lives of others, and it shows. Marine small unit leadership is legendary, and corporals are the ones who live it every day. What's interesting is that in real combat units, a lot of Lance Corporals end up filling those leadership billets early on, because the need is real and the mission doesn't wait. but a corporal carries that role officially and with authority.
So I got promoted. Does that mean I'm in charge now?
Relax. It means we trust you slightly more than yesterday.
Slightly?
Very slightly.
Sergeant E5. Then comes Sergeant, a rank many Marines consider the true backbone of the Corps. Sergeants aren't just leaders, they're teachers, disciplinarians, mentors, and forward fighters. In rifle squadrons, they lead squads and guide Marines in combat and training. They're also the ones who keep the smaller gears turning, ensuring orders are understood and executed. Discipline matters here. Marines at this level enforce standards, set examples, and bridge the gap between enlisted Marines and higher command. They mentor younger Marines and earn the trust of officers who rely on them to run the unit smoothly. Staff NCO ranks, E6 to E9. But once a Marine rises past Sergeant, things change. Fast. They don't just lead small groups anymore, they keep entire units running. The Marine Corps calls these the Staff NCOs. And this is where senior enlisted leadership comes alive. It starts with Staff Sergeant E6. Imagine someone who's already proven they can lead Marines at the squad level. Now they're entrusted with bigger chunks of the mission, overseeing platoon sections, training sergeants under them, and making sure their Marines are ready, disciplined, and sharp. They're the glue between the NCOs and the commanders. This isn't paperwork, this is shaping Marines into fighters. Then comes Gunnery Sergeant, G Sergeant E7, known simply as Gunny in the barracks. These are the seasoned pros, tactical advisors, daily ops coordinators, logistics wizards, and training overseers. When a company gets moving, Gunny is the one the officers lean on to make sure the gears turn right. They've seen it all, and the unit respects them for it. Now here's where it gets interesting. At E8, the Corps splits into two distinct paths. One path is Master Sergeant, the technical specialist. These Marines are experts in their field, the go-to brains when it comes to equipment, tactics, or technical jobs. The other path is First Sergeant, the senior enlisted advisor at the company level, focused less on tech and more on people, discipline, morale, and unit welfare. Both are E8, but their worlds are different. And at E9, the split continues. Master Gunnery Sergeant, MGY-SGT, is the apex of technical mastery, the Marine who knows their specialty so deep it's scary. On the other side, Sergeant Major, is the senior enlisted warrior in charge of discipline, morale, and guiding entire battalions or larger formations. These are Marine leaders whom others look up to, not just because of rank, but because of respect. But the crown of all enlisted ranks, that's the Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps, a single billet, the senior enlisted Marine in the entire Corps, advising the Commandant himself on what every Marine needs and feels. That's an influence few Marines ever see. Warrant officers. Now think of a Marine who isn't just a leader, but a technical wizard, someone whose expertise defines their job. That's where warrant officers come in. They stand between enlisted and officers, specialists with authority built on deep expertise. They're specialists with real authority and deep knowledge. To become a warrant officer, a Marine must already have proved themselves, usually as a sergeant or NCO, and be recommended and approved by senior leadership. These Marines step into a world where they're trusted experts, often advising commanders on their speciality, training others, or running critical technical operations. Common paths into the warrant ranks include the regular technical route, recruiter specialists, or the infantry weapons officer track, each one a deep dive into skills Marines need in the field or behind the scenes. Officer ranks overview. At the top of the structure are the commissioned officers, the ones who start with a college degree or through officer training and are entrusted with command authority by the President himself. Officers are responsible for planning missions and commanding Marines in battle. It kicks off with a second lieutenant, 01. These young officers lead platoons, usually 16 to 44 Marines, and are learning how to turn plans into action. They're where raw leadership meets real Marine grit. Next up is First Lieutenant, 02. Often still platoon leaders, but with more experience and tougher assignments, sometimes even serving as executive officers, the second in command in larger units. Then there's Captain, 03. These Marines are company commanders, in charge of hundreds of Marines. They shape training, battle plans, and the culture of their company. A good captain can make or break a unit. Moving up, a Major, 04, usually takes on battalion staff duties or weapons company leadership, balancing tactical missions with planning and logistics. Above that, a lieutenant colonel, 05, typically commands a battalion or squadron that's 300 to 1,200 Marines, or serves in senior staff positions. These Marines set the tempo for large-scale operations. A colonel, 06, might command a regiment or a large base, or be a senior strategist. They bridge the gap between field units and top leadership. Then come the general officers, the high command, starting with Brigadier General, 1 star, Major General, 2 stars, Lieutenant General, 3 stars, and at the top, General, 4 stars. 4-star Marines are few, and they lead Marine Expeditionary Forces, or major commands, or serve as the commandant and assistant commandant. Promotion through the officer ranks isn't automatic. After the early ranks, each step requires selection boards, presidential nomination, and Senate confirmation. Not just skill, but proven leadership at each level. Officers in the Marine Corps aren't just planners. They're leaders expected to know Marines, machines, and missions, and tie them together under the Corps' core values.
Pay and promotion mechanics.
Rank doesn't just bring responsibility, it also determines pay. Marines are paid a monthly basic salary based on rank and years served, and this can grow significantly over a career. A fresh private at E1 might start around $2,226 a month, while a senior NCO at E9 can pull in more than $6,900 a month just in base pay, not including housing or combat allowances. But earning a new stripe isn't always automatic. At the junior enlisted levels, promotion is largely time-based. You serve the required months in grade and meet performance expectations, and you move up. That changes once you hit NCO and SNCO territory. Then, promotions rely on competitive boards, fitness reports, and service needs, meaning 2 Marines with the same time in service could end up on very different paths, depending on performance scores and recommendations. And here's a twist. Your MOS opening matters. Some specialties have limited spots at higher ranks, so even if you're ready and qualified, you might wait longer simply because there's no slot open in your job field.
Leadership and tradition impact.
What makes the Marine Corps rank system powerful isn't just the stripes. It's what those stripes mean to a Marine. Rank builds identity. When a Marine earns their chevrons, they're not a piece of cloth. They're a symbol of trust, reliability, and the blood, sweat, and discipline poured into every day of service. Rank cements responsibility. Juniors look up to you, and seniors rely on you, whether you're a corporal directing a fire team or a sergeant major advising commanders. Marines live in small units, squads, fire teams, and platoons, and the Corps intentionally emphasizes leadership at the smallest levels. That means even lower enlisted Marines are expected to think, lead, adapt, and make split-second decisions in chaotic situations. It's not a rank hierarchy for parade ground looks. It's a real battlefield leadership network where initiative and teamwork are your greatest assets. And here's the unspoken truth. The officer-enlisted relationship in the Marines isn't distant, it's collaborative. Enlisted leaders are expected to execute and interpret orders with precision, and officers trust their seasoned NCOs to shape enlisted Marines into effective teams. When Marines talk about trust, they're talking about that bond, the confidence that when leadership says go, every Marine knows exactly what to do and who to rely on. In the Marine Corps, rank isn't just about stripes. It represents leadership, trust, and the responsibility to lead Marines in the toughest situations imaginable. Every rank earned is a story of sweat, grit, and commitment to something bigger than oneself. What do you think about the Marine Corps rank system? Drop it in the comments. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.